Hello and welcome to the Wait What podcast. You got to hold and give and do it at the right time. It's football time. It's football in the summer, and yeah, next week is starting up the Euros.
Our summer is wet at the moment.
Rule Britannia and all that.
It's a miserable start to the summer. Yes, Mitchell. Thanks for bringing the mood down.
It has to.
Thank you. Thank you.
As if England's performance in the friendlies wasn't bad enough.
Yeah. So getting beaten by Iceland.
Well, anyway, we'll get
arguably one of the worst supermarkets too. So that's one of the worst ones.
Nah, I have no ratings for farm foods.
Well, I'm not a mum, so I don't go to Iceland. So
They changed the slogan.
Well, that's the slogan that I remember. Okay.
So anyway, please do everything that it says down below. If you're watching the YouTube version, if you are listening to the audio version, please go onto our Twitter at WaitWhatPodTrio. And go onto our YouTube channel, WaitWhatPodcast.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to be talking about.
Go and listen. Go listen to the Dungeons and Dragons episode. Go listen to it. It's fucking great. Go listen to it.
Yeah.
Make sure you listen to it full volume.
Yeah, full volume.
Yeah, headphones in. So the Euros have started. Well, starting. Sorry. By the time this comes out, the Euros have started. So
yes. Well, you know what? I will put this out on Friday. So this will come out when the Euros start. We'll do it for that.
Sweet.
We'll do it so it comes out Friday. This has come out tonight. Within the next couple of hours, Germany will beat Scotland.
Yeah. Fuck you to our Scottish friends up on the other podcast. What was it? I can't remember what the podcast
Sorry, boys.
Sorry.
Sorry, we can't save you from the Germans. So you'll have to do it yourself.
Or the Hungarians who are also going to qualify from your group. Maybe you'll get third. Who knows? Beat Switzerland. Beat Switzerland, and we'll see. Anyway, so there's a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, we did our reaction to the preliminary England squad. Now cuts have been made to that squad, so we're going to give our reaction to this now full England team that's going into this summer's Euros. So we're going to start at goalkeepers, and there's not a lot of surprise at goalkeepers. James Trafford was cut, so now we're left with Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, and Dean Henderson. You guys have any problems with this?
I don't have any issues with it.
I have a problem with it, but there's no solution to it. My problem with it is Ramsdale. Ramsdale's shit. He's not playing first team football. His performance against Iceland was pathetic. It's embarrassing. He looked a shambles, but as I said, we have no alternative. For me, he would 100%. Yeah, Nick Pope's injured. Johnson's injured. Pickford. I don't rate him, but he seems to do a Harry Maguire and play well for England. I would maybe go with Henderson because Palace have had a very good season. So,
yeah, but he's only come into at the end of it when Johnson got injured, kind of thing.
Yeah,
so,
but he could have dropped the ball, but he didn't. Pun intended, but still.
But yeah, Pickford is probably going to be a number one when we get into that first game against Serbia. So next, defenders. Harry Maguire was dropped because of injury. So yeah, that's a bit of a blow, I suppose.
To be fair, it's a big blow. As Yusuf says, he's been for United. He's turned the season around. Won a trophy for starters. He's played quite well. And whenever he puts an England shirt on, he somehow turns into fucking, like, I don't know, John Terry when he was playing for England back in the day. Fearless. Fucking goes for it.
Mitchell, do you feel that the Maguire injury is like maybe a blessing in disguise that it gives someone else a chance?
Yeah, give someone else a chance.
Well, he's what?
To blossom.
He's 31, isn't he, Maguire?
Yeah, well.
So he hasn't got many. He hasn't got many international tournaments left.
Yeah, I feel it's a blessing in disguise. Give someone else a chance to actually prove that they are worthy of playing in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also dropped from in the defender side was Jared Brantwaite from Everton and Jarell Quansah as well from Liverpool. So the defenders that Southgate is taking are Lewis Dunk, Joe Gomez, Mark Gahey, Esri Konsa, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, and Carl Walker.
See, I would have made 2 changes to that. 2 changes straight away. Dunk got sussed out. He's not good enough at international level.
I wouldn't have said Dunk should have been in there as well.
I'd have taken Branthwaite. I would have taken Branthwaite.
Yeah.
Over Dunk. And I wouldn't have taken Gomez. I'd have taken Tomori.
Tomori wasn't in the Premier League squad.
Gomez had a pretty solid season with Liverpool, though.
I'd take Gomez. Gomez also is pretty much like played left back as well for Liverpool, which is a problem area when you look at this defence. That we haven't got a fully fit left back.
And also, he can play in midfield if need be.
Yeah. Yeah, and, he could play all across the back line and also see the end.
I still think Tomori should have been included in that preliminary stand for starters because he's had a very good season out in Italy. He just does. Southgate just don't like him.
For whatever reason, I agree.
I'm glad
Ben White was on the team either for the same reason.
Yeah, well, that's his own fault. It's his own fault for not going and apologising to Ben White. So, but Gahey and Konsa is a good. It's nice to see them two included because Gahey's been playing very well and Konsa's had a great season for Villa.
Yeah,
Shaw is actually, as of today, Shaw is actually back in training.
Really?
Yeah, but
Shaw's been training again. It's better than him not. But he's better than him not training at all.
It's been out a while. John Stones also got injured in that Iceland.
Was it an injury or did he just pick up? Like, was it just a knock?
It was a slight kind of knock kind of thing. So it cast out for if he's going to be fully fit for that first game. But if he is, and
out of all the games we want not a fully fit side, it'd be Serbia.
Maybe. Well, obviously.
Out of the others in our group, that's probably the easiest game.
Yeah,
I don't think at this stage,
there is no games.
There's no easy game at this stage.
No, but you know what I mean. It's
you just said that Iceland. You just said Iceland is an easy game. Yeah. We looked embarrassing.
Yeah, so obviously there's a bit of a defensive crisis with England at the moment because of these reasons. Because if John Stones is fit to start centre back, who do you think will start alongside him?
Gahey.
I'd back Gahey. It better not be Dunk. It better not be Dunk.
And do you think he sticks with playing Kieran Trippier left back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Trippier, the thing is, I said to you the other day about it, Trippier might not be a natural left-footed or left-sided player, but he's a fullback, so he knows he knows his position.
I know we ain't mentioned him yet, but if he does play Gordon on the left as well, you got a nice collaboration.
All right. Well, I mean, I would rather see Joe Gomez play there just for the defensive stability, but that's why there's no here or there. Okay, so midfield. Dropped from the midfield was. Why? What's that job? Wait. Oh no, I think I've agreed. Yeah, I agree. One midfielder is on the forwards. Curtis Jones. That was it. Curtis Jones was dropped from the midfield, so leaving us with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jude Bellingham, Conor Gallagher, Kobe Mainoo, Declan Rice, and Adam Wharton.
Not bad. It's not bad.
A couple changes to this as well. There's two in there. Two in there I wouldn't have had. Wharton wouldn't have gone. It's too young. I know you need experience, but no, it's too young. I wouldn't have taken Wharton. I know he's young, but he's playing more.
The thing is, he is going to be a backup for a backup. That's what he's there
you
for.
Could have. I get it's him and Gallagher are my choices. I think Gallagher's overrated. I don't think he's. Everyone's he's played well for Chelsea. Nah, shit. He couldn't lead a greasy stick up a pig's ass for starters. I'd have sacked him off that. I'd have got Loftus-Cheek in.
Oh, and Curtis Jones?
Probably either Curtis Jones or Harvey Elliott. Maybe give one of them because they've been playing for their first team, I think, a little bit longer. But even then, I would have taken them because I feel like they're better than he is. But either one of them three, like Mitch said, is a backup to a backup. It's more of a case of they're there to fill the place, or you could have easily taken another centre back or taken another forward, but there's no forwards really are going to be playing in that attacking role because
Technically, you could have taken another centre back because
you could have taken another centre back.
There are 6 players here for 2 positions. Let's be real about it, kind of thing. So, I mean,
but
look,
with that, not Trent. Sorry, Bellingham. No one's taking that attacking position off him. That's his.
No,
that's another thing. Trent can actually play right back as well if needed.
Yeah, he's a horrible right back, but he can play.
But
right
he can
back.
do it. Yeah. I'm not down on Conor Gallagher like you. I feel like he had a pretty decent season.
He was probably one of the best performing Chelsea players.
Exactly.
That's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's really not hard.
No, it's not.
I would say I would rather have Mainu in there over Gallagher because Mainu has consistently been churning them out. I know he's young. He's actually won something this season for starters.
So who obviously like Declan Rice we imagine is going to be in.
I would if I was Gareth, I'd start Declan Rice with next to Declan Rice would be Alexander Arnold and just in front would be Bellingham.
Yeah.
I would do that because then Mainu would be like the injection of like pace, or if the game is needing something to come from the midfield, you'd probably bring him on.
Yeah,
he's going to be fearless. Rice will sit because Rice is going to sit, and Trent and Bellingham are going to be pushing forward. You know they are because Rice will sit. Trent will be the sort of box to box between the two, not necessarily box to box, but he'll be the one that gets from the centre mid position.
I feel Trent will be easier putting in a defensive shift as a centre midfielder than he would as a right back.
He's better at attacking.
Oh, he is. I'm not saying
he won't defend. I'm saying he's going to be getting up and down more than Rice will. Rice will be the one commanding the back line.
But Arsenal last season made the mistake of leaving Rice as like the sole kind of like defensive midfielder, and that's how they lost 2-0 to Aston Villa at home. Yeah. So like that's not the option. You got to have someone play next to Rice, a Rice partner, like a Curry or a Chile.
There's only 3 players there that I see that. So get in that team.
If England win their first 2 games and we've pretty much qualified top, then is that the only way you see like the likes of Wharton or Gallagher getting onto the pitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even then, I still would be wary of it because momentum's everything.
Okay. So of the forwards list, dropped from that controversy, I guess, was Jack Grealish and James Maddison. Maddison, I didn't really see as much of controversy. He's come back from injury and not has performed at a high level.
It's like a start since he come back, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and Grealish has not really performed really for City this season either. I know people
he's
say
also been injured on and off as well.
I know people say, he can come off the bench and give you something different, but you could just say that for quite a lot of these players that are already on this.
Don't forget Rashford. His mission and all.
Well, Rashford was what we mentioned from the last kind of one because he wasn't even picked in the preliminary squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm
an advocate for Grealish being in that team because I do believe that Grealish does seem to, in the games where we look like we've lacked it, Grealish has come on and run at defenders, and he does win a lot of free kicks, and we've got a lot of dead ball specialists.
Mainu was doing that in the game against Iceland.
The only thing is that doesn't help him because you've got all these other players that are going to be playing out wide that like to run at people. So it kind of neutralizes the need for his. The need for him getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah,
that's basically what he's there for.
I think Southgate has now figured out that Grealish isn't the only one that will just take a tackle for just to win to take a tackle.
At one point, he was.
Yeah,
he was the only one willing to just run at people and just take a kicking.
That's probably why he's taken Anthony Gordon.
Well, here we are. So the forwards that Southgate is taken: Jarrod Bowen, Ebriki Eze, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, and Ollie Watkins. First
one change for me in that one.
Harry Kane out.
No, believe it or not. No, mine would have been Gordon out.
I thought he was going to say Bowen back on the plane.
Yeah, Bowen. Bowen back on the plane, so he comes home. And then Sancho in.
Yeah, well, again, he wasn't in. Sancho wasn't in the preliminary squad.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of Anthony Gordon being there, but I can see why he's been taken.
Well, he had a decent season for Newcastle.
Watching him play against Iceland, pushing forward, him and Mainu was like the two best players on that pitch.
Yeah, I mean, there is something for like having these new players coming in playing at their first tournament. They're going to be wanting to make things happen.
Where we've had a slight change in attack now, where we have the likes of like Anthony Gordon, Erebicheze, Mainu, and everyone coming in.
Yep,
it's going to give the opposition something to think about now. Whereas, like when we had Grealish, they knew, he's going to cut in, he's going to go down, he's going to go for the foul.
Yeah, and like it's good to see the likes of Bowen and Eze in this squad because they can change games from coming on off the bench,
and they can play across that the attacking bit as well.
Yeah,
technically we've got 5 players that can play centre forward.
Yeah,
Watkins, Tony, Palmer, Kane, and Bowen. All play as an out-and-out striker.
Yeah.
My only worry about Tony, he hasn't played a lot of football, and he did look lively against Iceland.
But I think Tony would be that sort of player you put on the last 15, 20 minutes of the game just to try and either see it out or try and
I also worry for Watkins. I worry for Watkins because he hasn't really hit the ground running in England shirt. It's fine. It looks like he might be. I don't want to say out of his depth, but I think he's obviously got. He's always got to adapt. But I feel like for him, it's going to be a lot. And I hope he does nothing but fucking bits when he goes out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of players here that are like good attacking talent. Obviously, Phil Foden has played the best season of his career so far at City.
Yeah.
There is kind of calls for him because the talk was, he's either got to play cam or left wing, which is not his preferred position. Now, would you possibly start him right wing over Saka and drop Saka off the bench onto the bench, right?
No,
I would. Look at the stats. The stats of the season says it all.
Majority of his stats come from the centre. That's the thing.
My thing is that you've got Kane, Bellingham, and Foden that you've got to try and fit into this team, and Saka, and Cole Palmer as well is an option. Ollie Watkins is obviously like banging goals. They've all got like a great claim to starting.
Well, they've all had good seasons.
It's definitely going to be Saka, Kane, and Foden at the front. That's the front three it's going to be, and then he might throw on Gordon later on in the second half.
See, no, I think for me, Palmer's got to start.
I don't. I think he overplays. I think he's fucking shit. He overplayed. Both times he's played, he's overplayed.
He has, but the problem is,
and we don't need someone like that. He can score a goal, but we've got Harry Kane. He can do that. We've got Foden. He can do that. We've got players on the pitch that can score goals. We don't.
We do. We do though. That's what I'd say.
We do
because he can play. He can solve that problem on the left wing. And yeah, I would drop Saka.
You play Palmer on the left. You play Foden on the right, and Kane down the middle.
Yeah,
and then to have a fresh Saka. Come on, who's quick?
Like Saka would be my first sub if we need to go.
60th minute. You take Foden off. Or if you want to rest, if you're crazy and you want to rest Bellingham, you put Foden in the middle, you put Saka out wide, then you've got fresh legs on the right-hand side. Foden's in with his favourite position. It's goals galore.
I would say this is the first international tournament where I actually feel that Kane is like kind of has like competition for his place if he was not to hit the ground running and start scoring immediately.
Oh yeah,
because there's been a couple of international.
He has to score against Serbia.
There's been a couple of tournaments. There's a couple of tournaments where he hasn't got off the ground running. He hasn't started scoring goals or anything like that.
At the last Euros, he didn't really get the ground running straight away.
He scored his first goal against Germany. I want to say, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because like Shaw was scoring goals, and like Trippier, there was goals coming from like odd positions. Weren't the striker. Kane was like in and about, but he was the one who like played the ball out wide.
But Kane did play that position where he could drop deep just to get the ball.
Yeah,
but then we've got no one up there.
He needs to stop fucking doing that. I know that's like how he likes to play. He's got to stop playing. He's got to stop coming deep.
But if it works though, and he gets it someone through on goal, that's the.
I mean, if it's a goal, yes, I get it. But like, he's dangerous in the box. It'd be nice to have him in the box.
I know. So
it'd be nice to have a target man there.
Plus, if we win something, Kane's captain, technically, Bayern won the Euros, not Tottenham. So I'm happy. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
the closest thing Bayern getting to a fucking.
I was going to say this is the first team in a very long time. There's no Tottenham player.
There is no Tottenham player. No.
It's mostly Palace players, isn't it? So if we win the Euros, does that mean Palace won the Euros?
I'll give it to Man City.
Oh, is there only City players?
Yeah, no. I don't know, but that's the England squad. So the Euros will be this summer. We played the friendly and against Bosnia, and that went well. But
I'd say it didn't go well to start off with. It took a while. When the floodgates were opened, that's when they got more natural, and they just started taking the piss.
When they put the first, some of the first team players on, that's when they started.
And then against Iceland, obviously they lost. I don't hate the fact that they lost because, I mean, look, there's complacency is always a problem when you are the favourites in the tournament going into the tournament. So the fact that the journalists and fans will be now on their back and they know they've got to come out in that first game and perform, hopefully that will lead to some kind of reaction.
I'm pretty sure that
from that loss.
Didn't we, the last one, didn't we lose our friendly game, the game before the tournament as well?
Probably. They're glorified training sessions.
Yeah.
As I said, before the tournament, we're considered favourites. We will get into later if we think England are going to win the Euros. But first, running concurrently to the Euro Championships over in a little continent called South America, they are hosting the Copa America. Actually, I don't even know who the hosts are of the Copa America. You guys know?
Somewhere in South America.
South Africa?
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
It is...
It's a South American tournament, but they do host
Florida.
it. Oh, it's in America. Okay.
In
America. I was going to say.
America.
Yeah. In North America. Yeah, North American teams do compete in the Copa
across
America
12,
as well.
Across 12 cities. It'll be across, bless you. Yeah, Florida. So yeah, it'll be, bless you. East Rutherford, Orlando, Charlotte, Atlanta, Kansas City, Arlington, Houston, Austin, Glendale, Las Vegas, Inglewood, and Santa Clara.
Yeah, cool. So, America's hosting the Copa America, which is the equivalent to the Euros over in South America and North America. And, they've drawn their groups. So, we're going to go through them now and see what we think.
Mm-hmm.
So, Group A is Argentina, Peru, Chile, and Canada. Who's getting out of that group?
Argentina and Canada.
Yeah.
No Chile, no?
Canada's team has been on the up last couple of years.
I speak for all three of us. Fuck Peru.
Yeah.
What have we got against the Peruvians? I forgot.
Fuck Peru.
This is Canada's first appearance in this tournament as well. Their manager is Jesse Marsh, the old Leeds manager.
Indeed.
That might not bode well.
They'll get out of the group stage, but they won't get any further.
I think Argentina will definitely make it out of the group stage. Whether they get knocked out by a surprise team later on, it's possible. I know they don't. Who historically don't do very well.
Group B is interesting because I feel like Group B is going to throw up some shocks because that's Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica. Jamaica have got some talent on their side. They ain't
got no good strikers though. Fucking Mikel Antonio, they got no fucking.
Mikel Antonio, he's on about. He's like Premier League quality. He is starts week in, week out.
I will still say Mexico and Ecuador get out of this group.
See, I don't think Mexico Venezuela. I don't think Mexico
are. I think Mexico aren't getting out of the group.
What do you think in Ecuador, Venezuela?
No, Ecuador and Jamaica.
You think Ecuador, Jamaica?
Yeah, I thought Jamaica would get out of this group. They've got they've recruited a lot.
Leon Bailey.
That's Mikel Antonio. No, Mikel Antonio.
Whether they've got to gel well together. That's the thing.
They've got a lot of players that would have been English kind of thing, but obviously
I mean there's a couple of Fulham players. Something Reed, I think his name is. I think he's Jamaican too.
Yeah, I don't see Mexico going through. I see Ecuador and Jamaica.
No, I've gone Mexico. I think Venezuela have done very well in their qualifications. So I feel like Venezuela will make it out too.
Nah, I don't know. If they're still relying on Salomon Rondon, then no chance. Group C is United States, Uruguay, Panama, and Bolivia.
Uruguay?
Look at this crazy country. I mean, I think the two are pretty obvious on here. We're going to say
Bolivia
Uruguay
and Panama.
United States.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Uruguay win the group, though.
Yeah, Uruguay win the group.
You know who the Uruguay manager is?
No.
Marcelo Bielsa.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me, because we're talking about Nunes.
Another former Leeds manager. Yeah, he's got the best out of Nunes. Nunes has been scoring for fun.
The thing is, I think United States will only make it out of this group barely.
Didn't the US get pumped recently in their last game? I'm pretty sure they got pumped like 4 or 5-0.
Now we know this is a home tournament. United States might do well. I mean, they're at least going to get out of their group, surely.
Yeah, they'll just about get out of their group, I reckon.
I think you'll find that I think the biggest tier countries that'll have the most support, you're looking Mexico, is obviously very, very close.
I doubt it. The borders are closed, you know.
I don't know. I feel like the home tournament.
No, I'm saying it'll be. I'm gonna say it'll be US. I feel like a lot of. I mean, to be fair, you might find that I say Mexico. That's blanket. Like I feel like Mexico has probably one of the higher ones, but there is obviously loads of other Latin countries or Latin
If
American
US do well,
I reckon Colombia will have a big following.
Colombia show out wherever they go. Even at the World Cup and stuff, they always turn up.
Well, Group D is Colombia's group, along with Brazil, Paraguay, and Costa Rica.
Paraguay? Look at this flesh. Look at this country. It doesn't work, does it?
I've gone with Brazil and Costa Rica for this one.
Ooh, Costa Rica, yeah.
They've had a very good qualifying. But a very good qualifying. Yeah, they've played well.
Brazil and Paraguay, I reckon.
Yeah, no, I've gone Colombia. Colombia's got, still got.
We're all agreed on that Brazil are going to walk out of that. They're going to walk out of there.
They're at least going to qualify from their group. Yeah, I believe.
Well, if Brazil Richarlison shows up, then he'll be fine.
And they got that new Endrick kid as well that everyone's hyping up
and Vinny Jr.
And Vinny Jr. Yeah, Lucas Paqueta and Bruno Guimaraes.
No, Paquetá. No,
they've got Martinelli coming off the bench as well.
Yeah. So let's not go into granular detail about the knockout stage and everything like that. Let's just say if they qualify in some way and these two teams make the final, who's making the final? I personally want to see Uruguay versus Canada just for the battle of the ex-Leeds managers.
Mm-hmm.
I think Argentina will make it to the final. Just because I think this is Messi playing.
Yeah.
It's his last hurrah, I reckon. And I reckon they'll make it to the final.
They won the last one, didn't they?
I'm going to go for a long shot. I'm not going to pick Brazil. I'm going to go for a long shot. I'm going to go with Uruguay.
Mitchell?
I'm going to go Uruguay, Argentina.
I was going to go Brazil. I don't think Argentina are going to make it.
Okay. I just think with Messi because of his last hurrah, but
you're writing the Hollywood script.
I might back Liam with Uruguay though.
I think Uruguay. I think don't Uruguay and Brazil come against each other because they're in C and D.
I don't know if that's how it works. Plus, you know, there's like winner and runner up kind of thing. They might go to different.
Oh parts. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fair enough.
So I think Uruguay as well will make the final. And yeah, I think they're going to face Argentina over Brazil. So who do you think is going to win? Do we all think Uruguay?
No, I think Argentina will win it.
So you're right. You're right in the Hollywood script, but the Hollywood ending, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. It just seems that with Messi, it just seems to happen. Like,
I'm going to go with Dave. Dave, I'm guessing you're going Uruguay.
Hey,
yeah,
don't get me wrong. It'd be nice to see another team other than Argentina or Brazil win it. It would be nice.
It doesn't happen that often. Chile have won it quite.
I mean this time. This time instead of one of them two, because obviously there's a lot of Brazilian players that have had good seasons. Messi has got the MLS by the bollocks because the quality is atrocious, and he's well past his best, and he's still unreal.
Why do you think Uruguay then, Mitch?
Bielsa ball.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I feel the same.
Like you said, he's got the same out of he's got Núñez firing on all cylinders,
and he's got Valverde in that team. Benson
Valverde's quality.
He's got future Balloon d'Or winner Núñez.
There you go.
Apparently so.
Yeah. All right.
Darwin Núñez.
So if you ever feel like you could go 12 hours watching nothing but football, you can, if you are crazy, go from.
You can do it.
12 p.m. Is it? No, 2 p.m. Sorry, you can go from 2 p.m. in the afternoon if you're in the UK,
to 5,
and then watch all three
to 8.
All three Euros games, and then carry on watching all 3 Copa America games afterwards.
And I think the last Copa America ones are like 2 a.m. our time.
Yeah, so they'll finish around 4. Oof. So then you get some sleep, go to work,
and go again.
That'll go over again.
Go all over again. Abash.
Cool. So if you are going to do that, you might want to know about the Euros groups. So let's go through those now. So this tournament has been held in Germany, unfortunately. I only say that because
what part of Germany is it being held in? Does it say what part?
No, they've joined together again, Liam. The Berlin Wall came down. They're now a unified Germany. There's not an East and West anymore.
Listen, if there was, there'd be a chance of us beating East Germany because they were shit. It was West Germany that were good. No, I'm just saying, what part of Germany is it? Is it Munich? Is it in Dortmund? Or is it like across it at certain parts? Is it? Is it in East Germany or is it in the western part of Germany? But not because there's a wall. It's by choice.
It's like
not
a World
because
Cup
if you cross the ball, you will be shot. Not that.
It's like a World Cup tournament. They're posting it all over Germany.
I know. I'm just saying because sometimes they localize it between certain parts. So I'm just asking a question, man.
I imagine the final will be held in that large Olympic stadium in is it Munich?
Berlin?
No, it's Munich, isn't it?
What, the Olympic stadium? What, the Olympic Stadion?
Yeah.
It's in Berlin.
It's in Berlin, yeah. Okay.
I have been there. I have stood on the concourse. It's large.
Maybe
it's quite large.
They should do it. They should do it in the Allianz because that arena looks sick.
Oh, the Allianz arena is beautiful.
Okay, so because it's a home tournament and Germany are the hosts, they are in Group A, along with Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. Now, the groups are a bit different in the Euros because there are 4 teams that qualify third place. So,
shit! I didn't know that, and I haven't bear that in mind. But I can make a snap decision on that. That's easy.
No, yeah. I'll just ask after everyone, like, who do you think is going to come third as well? Oh, and like, do you think they'll qualify through to the knockout range as well? Because obviously you can qualify third, but still not have enough points to qualify.
Yeah.
So, who do you think is in the top 2 places on Group A?
Germany and Switzerland.
Germany and Scotland.
Oh,
I think Scotland will make it. Yeah, I do. I think they will. I think they will. But now you've said the third place thing. Yes, I think Hungary will get third place.
Hungary will
literally
get third.
how it's written out here is how I've got it. Germany, Scotland, Hungary. Switzerland's team are just shit.
Well, they've got Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka's just gone unbeaten with Leverkusen.
Yeah, but that's because the entire team had like some sort of voodoo on them, where it's impossible to beat them.
Sergeant Sakiri's like weighs a ton and playing out.
He weighs about
America,
fucking. He's gone, man.
Mate, I'm looking forward to him scoring a goal though. He's going to score a goal, and
Shaqiri's scoring a free kick. He's pinging a free kick, 100%.
Yeah,
100%
against Scotland. So I think Hungary's going to qualify. I even would say that Hungary could qualify top because they are dark horses.
No ratings for Germany finishing top in their own backyard.
To be honest, Germany ain't the team they used to be.
Yes, but the young team they've got is very, very good.
And also working in Germany's favour is they've got Julian Nagelsmann as the manager, who pretty much should be managing Bayern Munich or Dortmund or like any Champions League team, basically.
Fuck Musiala as well, prick. He could have come and played for fucking England and he fucked with Germany, bastard.
Yeah, but I feel like it's going to come down between that game with Germany versus Hungary. And I feel like Hungary have got enough to beat Germany because Hungary are on some mad run where they're unbeaten. And
they're hungry for it.
Yeah, and they got a good manager. They've got a good connected team with.
He's not an ex-Leeds manager, really.
I don't know. I didn't look into that one. I think third will be Scotland, and I think they will.
Scotland will be third.
Yeah, and I'm guessing we all think that the third place in Group A will qualify to the next round.
Yeah,
probably because Switzerland are going to be the whipping boys of the.
Depends because I reckon Switzerland will qualify out, and if it's Hungary third, they will. If it's Scotland third, no.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay. Next is what people are calling the group of death in Group B. Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania.
Albania will top that.
They could. Costa Rica topped the group of death in the World Cup with England, Italy, and Uruguay.
I would say Spain and Croatia out of that group.
I've gone Croatia, Spain.
No ratings for Italy.
No,
fuck Italy.
Italy have got the boss that took Napoli to the league title last season.
What?
Spalletti, I believe his name is.
Yeah, but he got his steering wheel nicked by the ultras because he was doing shit to start off with. So
no, he didn't. I don't think
he did.
Can't remember.
They handed it back to him at the end of the season after he won the title.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, I think Croatia won't get in the top two. I think Spain will top the group, then Italy, then Croatia, then Albania.
Poor Albania. You never know. They might surprise us all.
Yeah, I mean they could get.
Have Albania got any notable? I got any notable players? I don't really know.
Marian Farhas.
Never heard of him.
No, that's another Southampton.
Slightly off subject, Dave. Just quickly, slightly off subject. Do you reckon Eurovision would be better if it was like this?
Definitely, yes.
No,
but they had
no.
Group qualifying, and then they performed more than once. They performed over and over again.
God no! What having them singing against each other? No, turn it off.
Sing off,
sing off.
Sing
yeah,
off.
Brilliant. No. Oh, that'd be great. Measure the choreography off.
Terrible.
I mean, that's something to think about. People of Eurovision.
No, it's not.
It's not because it's a group of death. Is third place going to qualify?
No, I reckon that third place will be quite a low scoring.
Yeah, I feel like with them, especially with Italy not known for high scoring games. Spain don't really smack people, to be fair. Croatia are quite defensively sound. The only team that's getting pumped in that thing, I reckon, is possibly Albania. But again,
I think
there's not a lot of high scoring teams, so I don't know. I don't know. It could all change.
I think third place will qualify. Okay. Group C is the one with England in it. We've got England, Slovenia, Denmark, and Serbia. Now, before the season,
Slovenia and Serbia.
When we first saw this group, we obviously all thought, well, England should qualify for the top fairly comfortably.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say England and Slovenia.
I don't think you're wrong saying England and Slovenia. I think Slovenia as well.
I've got England, Denmark.
And Denmark will finish third, but Denmark will get that get that qualification.
I believe Serbia will finish third.
Denmark have no ratings. Denmark fans have no ratings for their own team.
Yeah. Shame that
Personally,
Denmark are there and teams like
that.
But Norway wouldn't be. My geography is terrible. Norway's Euros, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a shame we couldn't have Norway in there instead. Because at least their fans rate their team. Well, I say their team. They rate Haaland and Odegaard.
But the thing is, it's quite a tough group for Denmark, really, if you think about it.
I don't know. I think it's a tough group. There's obviously England are favourites.
England are obviously favourites for that group.
But them three other teams, them three teams are coming. They're each game they go into, they're not expected to win. That makes them dangerous.
I don't know.
I think
they'll on Serbia and Slovenia's kind of books.
They're all going to come and hit us. I reckon they're all going to try and hit us hard straight away. They're going to come flying at us, and I reckon first game, we go 1-0 down early doors. Serbia are just going to bum rush us early doors. I don't know. Dunk's probably going to start the first game. He'll fall flat on his face or something, trying to do like a pass, and Serbia will just score. I don't know.
If England don't shore up that midfield, then yes.
I think England will top the group. Then it'll be Slovenia, then Serbia, then Denmark. But I don't think third's going to qualify.
If it's Serbia, no. If it's Denmark, maybe.
Okay. Group D. Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France.
Well, France is definitely top of that group.
Yeah, France.
And I'm going to go Netherlands.
I'm going Holland as well. They've got some young players coming through. Xavi Simons is the bollocks. He's such a good player.
I know that someone that's very upset that they got Poland in the sweepstakes.
Yeah, not happy at all. Not happy at all.
But there you go. If they qualify third, though, they could make it some mad run.
It's possible.
That's what Portugal did.
Lewandowski has still got goals in him. But
he's injured for the first game. He's injured against Netherlands.
Who's Poland's first game? Who's Poland's first game? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, it's not looking good, Brev. It is not looking good. Not looking good at all.
So who's third out of Poland and Austria then, guys?
Poland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lewandowski coming back for them games. If he does, could fight. If Lewandowski don't come back, I might be more inclined to back Austria. Even though he is aging and he does TikTok dances, which is weird, he's still a world-class striker. Still.
Okay. Then Group E. Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. In said sweepstakes, I've got Belgium. I was pissed. Because I literally just cussed Belgium saying I don't think they're going to make it past the quarters, and then I got them in the sweepstakes.
This is why I didn't enter said sweepstakes.
I reckon the teams that will qualify at this is Ukraine and Slovakia, and Belgium will finish third. Yeah,
Ukraine have got a good team, and obviously goodwill.
I've gone Belgium, Slovakia. I think Belgium will sneak out of the group. They won't be pretty. I reckon they'll just.
Yeah,
I don't see these games.
The one group where it'd be like.
I see a lot of draws.
There's one team
I see a lot of draws in
the
this
table,
group.
but then there'd be like one. The second, third, and fourth will all be on like 2 or 3 points.
I can see Belgium winning their first game, and then everyone just fucking drawing after, and it's just a race to see who can catch second place, because that one win they got, I can't see I can see a lot of 0-0s, a lot of 1-1s.
Oh, that day's gonna suck for football then.
Yeah, that day.
What day is it?
Ratings.
What day is that? I'll arrange D&D.
Yeah, we'll play D&D instead. There's no ratings for. That's the group of no ratings. That one. Sorry.
No. Well, I'm going to go Belgium top, Ukraine second, Slovakia third, Romania fourth. And I don't think they're going to qualify. Whoever's third in that one.
No. If Belgium are third, they will. If Belgium are not, if Belgium in the top 2, no.
And then Group F, we have Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czechia, formerly known as the Czech Republic to all of us.
Portugal and Georgia.
Same.
Okay. So who you really got second?
Georgia. No, really, Georgia. I went back and looked at the records. I did for all of these. I went back and looked at all their records. They've been scoring goals recently. They've got
guys.
They've got
against Montenegro.
Doesn't matter. Goals are goals. They've got old Georgian Messi. I can't say his name. So
Kvaratskhelia. Actually, try because I've got live caption on. I want to see.
No, you're right. And I just don't. Turkey's team are just shit. Oh, they're gonna have up front Unal, who plays for fucking Bournemouth. No, you're all right.
Yeah.
And fucking pony. And then Czech Republic. I mean, he's fucking Souček can probably play. He's probably gonna cut his head. Per usual, he's gonna blade. And Soufal's gonna fight someone or something. I don't know.
You guys are gonna make me look really bad here because I haven't got Georgia second. You two are both Georgia.
Well, you're not Georgian for starters.
Well, Dave, I was actually thinking maybe Georgia top.
I see. Now you're just pandering.
No, I was thinking about it. It's like Georgia would be that sort of team where they'll go up against Portugal. You think Portugal are definitely going to destroy them, and then Georgia will pull out a 1-0 win.
Nah, with Portugal, I think this is Ronaldo's last Euros. So again, with Messi, the song. So,
this could be the group where Ronaldo gets injured.
Oh, if only.
Well, thankfully she's not going to watch this. So Portugal top, Turkey second, Georgia third, Czechia fourth, and Georgia do qualify into the knockout stages. And then they get thumped up by France. Absolutely dinked on. About 10-0. Mbappe scores 6.
Is it a political thing? Why are they changing the name?
I guess because they're called the Czech Republic before. I
don't think there weren't a couple of like Yugoslavia and everything like that.
Yeah, well, that was no. They used to be Czechoslovakia, and then they split up into Slovakia and Slovenia.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just a case of they weren't a republic anymore. I guess
it's shorter to pronounce.
Unless other countries kind of like decided to join other things and get their own independence, and then
wasn't there Chechnya? Wasn't there Chechnya?
Chechnya still exists. That's part of Russia. So that's on the border between Russia and Georgia.
It's not far off of there. That's when I saw that. I was like, I swear that's a place already. Why have they got that name?
It's pretty far, but Czechia and Chechnya are different places. Anyway,
I'm just asking a question, man.
Yeah,
I'm asking a question. Would you rather me just assume? Would you rather me just go? Oh yeah, they've changed their name because what happened is one day they woke up and they was like, you know what would be really funny? Let's just fuck with everyone and change the name for no reason.
Yeah, pretty much. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Jose.
So again, we're not going to go into granular detail and go through the knockout stages. Who will be the finalists?
Who will be my wife?
Who's going to the final of the Euros?
Yes.
I'm going to go out an optimist here. France and England.
Oh, fuck's sake. Realistically, Germany, France. What I would like, Germany, England. We win it in their backyard by beating them. That would be great.
That would be great. Then we could say 2 World Wars, 1 World Cup and 1 Euro.
I get to sing 10 German bombers at the same time.
2 World Wars, 1 World Cup and 1 Euro.
I'm joking. But it would be great to win the Euros. Yeah, I know he's not. It'd be great to win the Euros in Germany, beating Germany. That would be good. I'd like to beat France as well because we owe them pricks for beating us last time.
Germany did beat Italy
too, because
Germany did win the Euros in England as well.
There you go. See.
So Liam said who he thought would go to the final if it wasn't England. What about you, Mitch?
Germany,
if not England,
Germany, France.
Spain, France.
Okay.
Spain.
Yeah, Spain have got a good team.
Espanyol.
If England make it through, then I think that they'll be in a final with Germany as well. I'm going to say that. If not,
home advantage does a lot for them.
If not England, then France have a habit of just like imploding during tournaments. They've had too much of a good run so far, so I feel like they're due an implosion. So
it could happen in the final.
I'm going to say Portugal, just to be
Ronaldo,
a bit different.
The Ronaldo effect.
Well, not just Ronaldo, obviously, all the quality they've got in that team as well.
Yeah, but everyone always just focus on it just being Ronaldo. Even though he's been fucking wank. He has been wank lately.
Any dark horses that obviously like the Euros normally have teams that go far that you don't expect. Wales maybe the semi-final. Turkey and Croatia made the semi-finals. Greece obviously won it. Denmark have won it. Any of that?
If they qualify, maybe Hungary.
Yeah,
maybe Hungary.
I
think if Georgia make it out there, they could catch a couple of the lower ranking teams off guard, depending on who they have to play.
Personally, I think Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine could.
I think Ukraine will make a semi-final.
Who's that guy? Is he Spanish? I can't remember. There's the guy who's playing out in Italy in Spain at the moment. He won the Golden Boot. Where's he from?
Alexander Sorloth.
Yeah.
I think he's Norwegian.
Oh, he's Norwegian. All right. So I was just trying to think of like if he's like Ukrainian or anything, because I could remember his name, but I couldn't remember where he was from or anything. Because they've got they'll have Zinchenko, Yarmolenko if he's still playing. Oh, don't
Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko scored more Premier League goals than fucking Mudryk has, I think, and he cost fucking like half the price.
Ukrainian football team. They got that Tutskankov, the one with the TSY, that you see.
Oh yeah. I packed him in FIFA 500 times.
And Yarenchuk as well.
Yeah, they could do.
Lunin.
They could do.
Lunin, Dovbrick, there's a good person. Oh my god, Yarmolenko. No way has he been picked for this team.
Told you.
No way.
A lot of this. Would it be right to say the Slavic teams? Is that the right terminology for it, or is that?
Yeah. He's only 34 years old, but he's in the team. Yarmolenko.
I thought it was like 40.
Would Slavic be the right way to say it, or would that be more like Norway and stuff?
Slavic? No, that's more like Slovenia and.
Yeah, I'm saying so I had it right. I'm thinking a lot of the Slavic teams could do quite well. Obviously, should they make it out of their groups?
Yeah,
because
like
two of them are in one group. So
if Slovenia can get Benjamin Sesko through on goal like consistently, then he could easily get like a golden boot or something in this tournament.
Yeah,
but you don't even need Harry Kane.
Yeah, but you don't even need to make it to the final to win the golden boot.
No, you don't.
If you score bangers in the group stages and then you get knocked out in the first round of knockouts and no one backs it, then you can win fuck all and win a golden boot.
Harry Kane has
done that many times, didn't they?
Harry Kane's done that, yeah. That's all Harry Kane wins. All he wins is golden boots. He doesn't actually win trophies. He just wins little shoes and little cannons. That's all he wins.
Sad but true.
Indeed.
There's a couple of weird selections. Diogo Jota has made it for the Portugal team, even though he's been injured to fuck all season. But then Luke Shaw as well.
What position does he play? He plays striker and he'll centre forward, attack him.
Diogo Jota, yeah. So a striker or winger.
We're talking about the one from Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably experience. Probably what it is. It's experience. Senior pro and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So if Ronaldo sues too hard and hurts himself, they need a backup.
Someone we haven't mentioned, Netherlands kind of thing. They could be strong.
Maybe. The team's quite young. The team's quite young, but they've also got a spattering of old farts in there too. So
they've got Van Dijk.
Whether they mesh.
So
Yeah, Van Dijk's not exactly. No, Dillet's injured.
Is he? Oh, so's De Jong then. Oh.
Yeah, De Ligt and De Jong both out.
That's probably why no one's talking about Netherlands.
Yeah, and the thing with Van Dijk, it's not exactly at the best end to the season, so he's not bomb-proof anymore, in my eyes.
I don't know.
I have 4 of them. I have 4 of them, and he's not bomb-proof in any one of them.
So there we go. That's all the football. That is everything that's going to be happening over the next 2-3 weeks.
Are we going to cover it more as it goes on? Of course we fucking are.
We'll be recording when one of the games are on.
So that means you'll be seeing us recording and casually, constantly just going to one side to have a look and coming back.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting Dungeons and Dragons episode. When we're fighting the enemy.
You did have a phone. You did have a phone. So
you can see if you can check the football scores.
You'll have to do it on the old teletext, though. You know, you'll have to do it on the old teletext because it's an old phone.
801, wasn't it? It was for sport and teletext. I can't remember.
I don't fucking remember.
I used to go on there for transfer gossip.
Yeah, of course you did, and all the various other things.
There's nothing rude on teletext, not that I'm aware of, anyway.
8-bit porn.
Been drawn out 8-bit porn. Oh dear. Anyway, get on teletext. Liam's destroying his gaff. All right then.
Yeah, they poured him was like, I'm not having
that.
Yeah. Well, wrap us up then, Liam.
Oh, I've got to do it. Oh, that's all your football. There will be more to come. Go and check all the previous episodes, all podcasting platforms. Use the government name, Wait What, a trio of nonsense. Go check out the Dungeons and Dragons episode. It took me fucking days to edit it. It sounds great. Go and listen to it. I'll be very offended if you don't. I'll find out where you live.
I've actually listened to it as well. So
yeah, so if Mitch can listen to it, you can listen to it. No excuses.
Is there a video version coming out?
Yeah, there will. I don't know if it will be edited the same. I'll try because I've got all the sounds and stuff. I'll do my best.
It ain't gonna be edited with the sound effects. You could just
I'll try
it. So just cut it.
I'll try.
Edit it.
I'll try. Yes, there will be a video version. When it turns up, I'll be honest, don't know. But there will be one. Will be one. X, Instagram at WaitWhatPodTrio, TikTok at the WaitWhatPodcast, and YouTube WaitWhatPodcast.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's coming on.
Probably not.
It's coming on.